Hi, if you're like a lot of people, you've heard about lean manufacturing, but when you look into it, you get quickly overwhelmed because there's so much information out there going a lot of different directions, and you can get very bogged down very quickly. But every business and every organization can benefit from lean manufacturing. Hi, Brian McCourty here from Black Belt Lean Thinking. And I have many years experience in teaching and working with lean tools and methodology. So in this video, I want to give you a quick overview of some of the benefits on what lean is and why you should want to pursue it. Okay, first of all, let's look at the name. Lean manufacturing is a terrible name. Forget manufacturing, bring in thinking or enterprise. In 2008, I was at a Lean Learning Center where we had people from around the world all there learning about lean. And I was one of the few from a manufacturing environment. I'd been sent there from a factory that I worked with as a senior trainer. But I was amazed at the diversity of the people in this training. We had people from several hospitals, medical staff implementing lean. We had people from a dairy farm, from retail. Any organization or business that's dealing with a product or service can use lean thinking. So what is lean manufacturing or lean thinking? It really is a methodology that when used with a corresponding set of lean tools will do two things: surface and help you eliminate waste, and drive continuous improvement. So those are the two core activities that really make up lean thinking. Everything revolves around that. And that's, again, identifying and eliminating waste and continuous improvement. And the way it does this is by a focus on people and processes. So the first part of lean, when you're introducing it to your people, is building value for lean. You have to create value in their eyes. As adults, we learn on an as-needed basis. We rarely learn things that we don't see a benefit for. So if you have a business or an organization that has very little knowledge of lean, the first thing you want to do is explain the benefits and the value. And there are tremendous benefits in removing frustration and in making a much better work environment than one that isn't using lean thinking. Okay, when looking at people and processes, our people are the ones that we're going to count on to use lean. So we're going to teach them about the lean methodology, lean tools. They're going to be the ones that will surface the problems and drive the continuous improvement. Continuous improvement just goes on the mindset that in everything, we're always dealing with the law of diminishing returns. The breakthroughs that you came up with last year or last week in your business might be the very thing that holds you back now. Stability does not exist. Everything is green and growing or dry and dying. Typically in life, good things happen by purpose and bad things by neglect. You aren't going to just stumble into a college degree. You have to work to get it. You know, if you want a campfire, you got to gather the wood and you've got to make the fire. Usually work comes before reward. And we've got to continually drive improvement at work, or we're probably going to be sliding backwards. And in today's very competitive environment, that alone is a good reason to pursue lean methodology and tools, because it gives you a very good framework for driving continuous improvement using tools like Kaizen. Kaizen just means small improvements for the better. Okay, there's something in lean that we look at called the value stream, which is basically every activity that happens from the time where you get the order to where you're delivering the product or service to the customer and you get paid. All those activities, everything that happens in that is your value stream. And it's made up of activities, connections, and flows. We want to identify all the waste that's built into that. And typically in a value stream, about 95% of that time is made of non-value added time. For something to be value added with lean, it's got to meet three criteria. It's got to be seen, the activity has got to change the form or function of the product in some way. It's got to be seen as valuable to the customer. It's got to be done right the first time. Everything that does not fit into those, from the customer's perspective is non-value added and should be minimized or eliminated if possible. There are 7 forms of waste that are taught with lean, which are shrinkage, waiting, inventory, motion, transportation, overprocessing, overproduction, and there's an eighth, which is underutilized people. And hopefully in this brief explanation, I'm showing you some of the structure that hopefully will build some value by showing the benefits of pursuing lean. So by looking at and teaching those 7 forms of waste, we start to surface those in our value stream. We start to see all those all that motion that isn't necessary. What motion can we remove or minimize? Transportation, we know we need some, but how much? Then there are some forms of waste we can eliminate altogether, hopefully, like scrap, shrinkage. We don't want any rework. We want to do things right the first time. The great thing about pursuing lean manufacturing is the methodology has a nice, good framework that has withstood the test of time. A lot of this goes back to 16th century shipbuilding, and it's been refined by many companies and many organizations over, many years to get to what we have today. A shining example is the Toyota production system. And Toyota is to lean manufacturing, I'd say, what Bruce Lee was to the martial arts. One of the main points of lean manufacturing is it's very pragmatic. Lean was born out of necessity and refined with Toyota, not because it was something they just wanted to go after. They needed better ways of working. They had limited resources. They needed to be more resourceful and more creative, and lean gave them a way to do this. Our people are truly our greatest resources. When we train them in the tools and methodology of lean, then we empower them to go after leading indicators in their area and be able to control those. Really, we can drive a lot of improvement with a lot of control. So hopefully this has given you at least an overview of what lean is. So let me recap real quick. Lean manufacturing, forget the word manufacturing, think lean enterprise or lean thinking. And really it's just a methodology and a corresponding set of tools. The tools would be like 5S+1, Kanban, Kaizen, Hijunka, total productive maintenance, quick changeover. You pick a tool that goes with a corresponding area to drive improvement and surface waste. So we have a methodology which is based around 2 core concepts: eliminating waste and driving continuous improvement. And the tools help you to do that. And we want to train the people in the environment to be the ones that drive this. So if you do decide to pursue lean, which I highly recommend, you want to find someone with lean experience that can kind of filter through a lot of the noise for you. Someone that's done this before, helped implement lean. There's always a big difference between theory and application. You want someone that's actually, applied lean tools and lean thinking that can help you avoid some of the pitfalls. Again, we want to find out what's pragmatic and necessary for your environment by using lean tools and methods. Feel free to reach out to me. You can connect with me through Black Belt Lean Thinking, the contact page, or brianmcwhorter.com. I'll keep trying to make simplified videos explaining concepts of lean. Again, we thrive in our communities by successful businesses, and there's probably not a methodology or structure out there, framework, that can help drive success better than lean enterprise. Thanks for watching. Brian McWhorter, Black Belt Lean Thinking.